Let's continue with part 2 of Diorama DIYing from the dollar store, coming up after this. Okay, I actually did not pick up these, but when I was using these shelves, I hope you checked out the last video where I started showing you some of these items, so I'm doing a little continuation on with some of these little boxes that I found. I can make kitchen counters, so I found these blocks. These were from a block set that I got really cheap, and I don't know what they were for to make. I guess you put them on top as roofs or something were the intention. Anyway, these pieces of wood I thought would make great kitchen counters, so that's what that would be. I would put some legs on this, and then I would also continue putting some of these up on the wall overhead. That was my total intention of these, especially the ones with the white grating inside. I just thought that they would look so nice, so I would do the same kind of configuration, taking off the hinges. Oh yeah, that's something that I didn't mention. When you're showing the hinges, that doesn't look as professional, so I took them out and I reversed them, so I put them inside. Now they don't exactly fit perfectly, but I did just screw them in like that, and it leaves a gap, but I mean, it's 100 times better, I think, than having that hinge on the outside, which is just an extra step that's not necessary, but it's the little touches that happen. And like I said in the last video, I removed the buckle there, and then I put it on the front, added the legs, and that made your simple cabinet that can be transformed into many different things, from a sink to a shelf to a vanity to an armoire to, yeah. But let's move on. Let's go look for some more stuff. These boxes, I totally had thought that I was going to use them as display for action figures, but they were like tea boxes. I still don't know what they're going to be used for, but I could use them as a cabinet. If I could put legs on the bottom of those too, they could be something, but I don't know. They're just storage boxes. I only found 3 of them. In here is DIY dresses, just these like silk-like scarves. I like these, like they looked like patterns that would be on an Italian dress. This is a whole other direction. This isn't home structural, but it is DIY crafting. And then I found some earrings, and the trick to finding the right kind of earrings that'll work in Barbie, you want to make sure that the little peg coming out is flat and that the earring is flat as normal. So I'm going to take off some of this stuff, maybe hang one little thing from there instead of so much stuff, or you don't know. I like this 80s look. I mean, these might be fine on their own. It would be huge on a doll. I can never put an earring on her because she has such a hard head. She's a color reveal. I was going to make hangers at one point, so I bought all kinds of different ideas to make hangers, but I found some ones that I had already found at a thrift store, so I decided I don't really need to make the hangers, but maybe one day I will. The shape of these bamboo skewers, I thought that I could totally take some of these and glue them in a way to make a hanger. I mean, I have so much bamboo stuff going on here that it would look nice no matter what I did with these. I'm sure I will find something to do with these, but I thought I could glue them like this. That shape alone looks like a hanger. So all I would have to do is take that, maybe put a paper clip, and then use the wire from the paper clip and bend it in a certain way to make a nice little wooden hanger. I think I had another idea with this. I don't know. I guess you could put it at an angle so it would really look like a hanger and glue that together. And then another idea I had was just to use these dowels and then take some eyelets like these, and then I would bend those open so they would become a hook, and I would just screw one in the top of the dowel so it would be a nice little straight across hanger. I've got these spools of thread. I don't know what to do with those. I thought that they would look nice on a shelf by themselves anyway. They're just, I chose natural colored ones or grayscale ones. I know that they would look nice on a shelf anyway. These Crock Pots, those are my best find yet. But oh yeah, they would totally look nice on the shelf. Old-fashioned, natural stuff. That's what I like here in this house. Let me put that back there. I found these buckets at the Dollar Tree. Those are awesome and definitely fit my aesthetic. I think I showed those before. Okay, I got lots of sponges. These I plan on, there's lots of tutorials online by many different people who like to cover, I think they've covered sponges in cloth before, so I think I'm going to try that at some point. Just get some natural cotton, cover these just as is. I'm not going to cut them or anything. That's kind of a big tip that I have is use what you have, don't modify it too much, and try to find things that don't have to be altered too much, and always choose things that are in the same color tone so you don't have to worry about painting, or like these pillows, which were just little bags that I just put cotton balls in, but they're my aesthetic. So I know people see little things, and they do this in their own homes too. They just want something, but once you get too many little colors and too many little plastic things in your home, then it starts looking messy. But if you have everything is the same and everything is something that you love completely, then your house is never going to look messy. Anyway, so I think I will cover these, and then I will configure them in a certain way into, like maybe this wooden box, for example. See, and I have already put little feet on this, and you might have seen in one of my other Instagram videos. Follow me on Instagram, toohunky on Instagram, or Slate in the City, to see his little room too. But this was a couch that I put together for Slate with 2 pencil cases, and I just put it in this little box tray, and everything fit perfectly. And was it a coincidence, or was it God sent? Add some little pillows, and you got yourself pretty swanky looking little setup. I mean, I would use 2 of the same size pillows. But that's what these, I think I would just find the right configuration for the sponges to fit. And yeah, it totally looks like that they would totally fit. Sometimes things just work out. It's like it's meant to be. And I would, yeah, it looks like all I have to do is cover these things. I'm going to glue some white cotton around them, and I am going to have the perfect little couch. It's going to look so good. I mean, it kind of even looks good like this. I could put it in the color room. Let's switch it like this so it's all... Yeah, that's exciting. I might actually use the other end, because I use this one from another one of the box, and I put it on top of a Barbie table. And I guess I can bring you in Slate's room here for a second, and it makes the table look so much better when you put, and you don't have those little holes for the cups and stuff in it, the peg holes, and it transforms the table into something nice. Slate's room is a little more Floridian, but yeah, let me see if these things, no, it doesn't fit that way, but yeah, even with this, even with these cushions, I can color block them in different ways. Like, that's a pretty cute couch in itself. Slate might love to have that couch in his house. So if I put that up against the wall, I don't really have to worry about that falling over. Yeah, that looks like that fits pretty nicely. Okay, bamboo things. Oh man, we're already over time. Do I have to do a part 3? I think I should do a part 3. Oh my goodness, I'm going to do a part 3. We're having so much fun. There's going to be so many videos. Okay, I have these little clips. So I thought these would make little nice old-fashioned, the scale seems okay. So the old-fashioned little bulletin boards, I can put them on the wall to put up a picture or a clipboard. Just, I don't know what I could make with these. I just know that they look old-fashioned, they fit the aesthetic, and they're really nice. And I hope I'm going to experiment with magnets. Oh, I also thought I could make hangers out of these. I thought I could take these little skewers, and I could probably pinch them inside of here, and I might want to cut these and glue them together, but I would cut off the ends, pinch them inside. You can see what one side looks like, and then I could just string these through a dowel. I think I need a smaller dowel, which I do have. Yeah, I don't have the right size dowel. And then they would hang, and you wouldn't have to like alter that or anything, and you could just keep them on there. That actually would make a pretty cool hanger too. Okay. You know, and sometimes I buy things and don't remember that I've bought them, so then I get double of them. And then in the next video, we're going to talk about magnets and some ideas that I'm going to think about of how I'm going to incorporate those, because there's some good stuff for that. All right, I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. Stay tuned for part 3 coming really soon. I love you. I keep taking so long. I have way too many ideas to share, I guess. I kind of want to make some of those hangers. But we'll see. Make a mess, make a bigger mess, clean it up. Oh, here's something else. Here's a bonus. I think this can be like a belt, or, yeah, I think this would make a nice 80s belt. It's just a hair scrunchie. So I often do find little hair scrunchies and not, but I think that just to wrap that around the waist, and then you get all of those little rivets in there. I'm not sure if I showed you the dress ideas in this video, or was it another video? And of course I don't have a pair of scissors here, but I think that, I think that will make a really cool 80s belt. Oh, and the trick too, when you're using any jewelry, is that it should be really thin and low profile. That is, so if it's earrings or if it's belts, you want it to be as thin as possible. Remember, you're working with a 1/6 scale, so you have to shrink everything down 1/6, and that includes, like, even material should be really, really thin so it falls the way that it would in miniature land. Love you.